Harry, this is Lord Potato. This is what if Naruto was the reincarnation of WD Gaster? Now, this is part 3, and yeah. Let me do a recap on what happened last time. Naruto was in the hospital. Of course, Zakaron, his what's it called stepfather, was the one who like helped him up, get out of the hospital, train him and all that. But before doing that, they went to a dango shop, met Uncle Mitarashi. Zakaron kind of took a liking to Uncle Mitarashi as a friend, and more than that later on. But Naruto went home and blah blah blah. So yeah, Zakaron helped Uncle Mitarashi try to seal the what's it called, curse mark. It isn't good as action Uzumaki, but it's good enough. He kind of learned from not Naruto, Minato Namikaze. So yeah, now Zakaron like went to sleep. Well, let's skip that one. But Anko woke up. Of course, she was screaming because Naruto was like screaming also. And then Sakura had to solve this problem. Sakura went to sleep back again. Both Anko and Sakura had a moment. But yeah, Kakashi went to annoy Sakura. And Sakura went back to go find his son. And then, what's it called? Kakashi got his ass kicked by Anko, Kurenai, and Yugao. So I skipped like multiple years. Of course, both Zakaron and Anko are both married. They are now fiance and so yeah, his husband and wife. And also Naruto sees them both as family. Naruto also met what's called 4 people. 3 being females, one being Sayara Sayara, I don't think I remember. So this will be Sayara. Her Kenkai is to sing and actually make anyone pass out or blow out their eardrums. What the hell? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is Windy Yuki. She is from the Yuki clan, so she does have Haito Tan. And then this is Hana. Yeah, I think that's what I call her. Hana. Hana Izunaki. Oh wait, no, blah, blah. I can't even say her last name. For fuck's sake. Inuzuka. I don't know why I say Unuzuki. Whatever. Inuzuka. Hana Inuzuka. She does have a what's called dog and all that. Did kind of mention that, but of course, her dog did kind of slowly die. So of course, her abilities mostly is to rip through people with her like long claws when she puts chakra on it. But yeah. Now Naruto also did have a little bit of control of his ability with WD Gaster. Also, I should have mentioned this, but Naruto does also do puns. Since you see here, I forgot to mention, but WD Gaster is sort of, well, I mean, a real skeleton from the whole Undertale, and both Sam's and Papyrus are both artificial souls. So basically, he came from WD Gaster, and since Sam's and Papyrus are both like his sons, of course, not Papyrus, Gaster's also gonna do puns. But yeah, let me go back to a recap. So when that was happening, he met those 3, and also met Sasuke. Sasuke and him beat the crap out of Kiba. And then we skip like 12 years. Of course, Itachi murdered the clan. Sasuke didn't care. Went towards the Hatake family, became a Hatake. Then after when they had to do the exam and all that, when they had to do the exam, a new student came and her name was Konan Uzumaki. Now, she is the daughter of both, Nagato Uzumaki and Konan, I don't remember. So, of course, the team were Team 7, well, not Team 7, Team 13. Team 13 contains of Zakaron and Anko Hatake as the two Jonin senseis with six kids in one team. So that would be Hana Inuzuka, Zairna, um, Zakarin, no, Windy Yuki, and also Sasuke Uchiha, Naruto Hatake, and Conan WD Gas. No, just kidding. Conan Uzumaki. I don't know why I say WD Gas. No, Conan Uzumaki. Yeah, I don't know why I fuck up that word. So yeah. Now, I did skip a lot of things. Now we should go to the C rank mission. That's where I kind of left that off. The C rank mission is now the whole bringing what's called Sabza. Well, not Sabza. Bringing Tazuna. But I can't fucking like speak right now. Tazuna towards to build a bridge. So of course the same thing happens in the original canon. They all walk. Of course, the Demon Brothers come, but of course Zakaron and Anko really just took them out and interrogate them. Well, mostly Anko, since Anko is mostly from the whole interrogation department. She tortured the hell out of the what's called Demon Brothers and know about Sabsa, Momochi, but Zakaron Anko thinks is enough because there's like about like 8 people on this like whole team. So yeah, and she thinks her and Zakaron can take on Sabza, but yeah. So they keep walking. A mist did kind of roll in, and of course Zakaron tells everyone to duck. Everyone ducks, and also Naruto. And Zabuza was like, so, you must be Konoha ninjas. Give me that bridge builder and I won't kill you. Zakaron says, no thanks. So, Zabuza starts fighting against Zakaron. Now, Zakaron doesn't have the Sharingan. He isn't Kakashi Hatake. So, Zakaron is easily whooping the shit out of not Kakashi. Zabuza. Easily dodging all the attacks. He's not rusty at all from when he was an Abo. He did train. He trains every day with his son. So of course he's not gonna be rusty as hell. He's just easily whooping the shit out of Zabuza. Zabuza then uses water clones, and of course Zakaron uses lightning clones to just combat the water clones. Easily running through and easily killing them. And of course, Zakaron uses his special lightning tiger dance and rushes at Zabuza. When that was about a hit, some needles kind of hit those senbon. Yeah, senbons hit what's called Zabuza in the neck, knocking him out. Of course, Zakaron didn't care. He still just stabbed freaking what's called Zabuza in the chest. Because, of course, there's no way to stop the attack. Well, I mean, he could have stopped. He just didn't want to. He noticed that those senbons kind of hit him in the neck. Hence, what's called Zakaron is a Jonin sensei, but isn't a high Jonin. Like an elite Jonin. He is just high Jonin. But of course, you saw the senbons still what's called stab Zabuza, and of course Haku comes and tries to say he's a missing ninja to like, not missing ninja. He is a hunter ninja that's here to take Zabuza back to Kiri. Now, of course, Zakaron saw this was bullshit. Also, Anko saw this was bullshit. And so before what's called Haku get the chance to like take Zabuza away, Anko uses hidden snakes to grab onto Haku, and not Kakashi. Zakaron tries to just kill what's called Haku, cause he noticed this was just bullshit. Of course, Haku uses some ice style jutsu. Of course, like knocks away what's called Zakaron out of the way, and then freezes the snakes and starts fighting against Anko. Pretty much, Anko is beating the crap out of Haku pretty easily. Since Anko can actually like fight without her curse mark kind of going berserk and all that. Well, not berserk, out of control and actually fucking up her like fight and all that. Anko is really just kicking the shit out of Haku. Now, before Haku could even do one more, well, Anko could actually do one more thing. Haku just threw so many senbons at Zakaron that instead of Zakaron getting hit, Sasuke wasn't the one to like jump in front of it. Instead, it was what's called Hana Inuzuka. Like she jumped in front of the whole attack and tried to like block all the senbons away from hitting Zakaron, like using her claws. But of course, some of them actually did hit. But of course, there weren't like vital points or anything, so she didn't die. But it looks like she died and passes out. Now Naruto saw this, and Naruto was like, Hana, and ran over to Hana, and of course, everyone was kind of just pissed at the fact that, well, I mean, her two friends, Zairin and what's it called, Wendy, kind of were pissed. Naruto was like super just worried about what's called her. Well, I mean, not her, his friend. Blech, my words, I fucking up. Probably because this is like 10 o'clock in the middle of the fucking night. But yeah, when Naruto was like checking on Hana's pose, felt some, and of course she wasn't dead. Of course, Haku was taken the fuck out by both Wendy and Shireen, helping Anko just fighting Haku. And Haku was just knocked out, was about to just fall asleep because of how Sayuri was using her like Kenkai to make him go to sleep. But of course Haku had a stronger will not to like fall asleep. But of course then got hit by a bunch of like ice senbons. Of course he managed to dodge, but then got hit multiple on like his leg. And noticed that this was ice. And he looked towards the white haired girl and saw that she is also a Yuki. And Haku was like, there's more of my clan. But how is she's in Konoha? Not Konoha. Konoha. Of course, Haku did not notice this, but a bunch of like paper shurikens were about to hit Haku. That's because of Konan using her paper shurikens. Same like the same ability like Konan from the Akashis. Her mother. And it did hit Haku multiple in the back, and then he got easily knocked out by Anko. Of course, Zabuza had like just started bleeding. Of course, he's gonna die. Naruto uses his ability to heal with Hana. And of course, they then bury both what's it called, Haku and Zabuza in the grave. Even though there were enemies, yeah, I'm just gonna bury them in the grave. Or in the ground and all that. Of course, Sasuke wanted to get the sword, but of course he's not strong enough to like pull it up and all that. So of course, Sasuke just left it alone. So we now move on forward, and of course, next day happens. Of course, Zakaron did waste a lot of chakra, but of course he didn't pass out. And so they go on towards the whole bridge builder. And so of course, Zakaron, well, Team 13 already met. Let's go. Inari, Inari, Tazuna, and Tazuna's daughter. Of course, they also see that Inari's just an annoying little brat and all that. So we move on forward for a day building the bridge. A week passes. Of course, Tazuna managed to build the bridge, and this is where Gato comes and tries to like fight them. Naruto just doesn't take really much of a chance, and just summons a Gaster blaster. Just one Gaster blaster. Now the Gaster blaster doesn't look just similar towards what's called. It similar looks towards the Gaster blaster right here. So it does have a little crack there and a crack there. So it similar looks to like WD Gaster. The Gaster blaster just launches a blast at Gato's army and erases them all with also Gato. So we now leave this whole battle and go back to the village. Of course, they have to do another C-rank mission, and this C-rank mission is to escort someone named. They had to escort this actress towards the snow island or something, snow village. So of course they do it instead of that whole original thing. While Team 7 goes after the whole fake whatever. They don't. Team 13 was actually smart enough to not do it. Of course, Anko and Zakaron are there way earlier. Because, not way earlier, they're just there early. Waiting for like their escorts. Instead of like Kakashi being super fucking late. So they wait. They saw this whole bullshit. They did watch the movie. Of course, Naruto was sort of uninterested in this whole thing. Sasuke saw it very interesting. The three girls saw it also interesting. Conan just sort of interested a little bit. And since that was happening, the actress sort of did the whole movie perfect, sort of, instead of Team 7 kind of jumping in, or should I say Team 13. So, when that was happening, the actress has to go to a bar. Naruto didn't care to follow. Of course, Sakura grabs the, what's it called? Well, not grabs, the actress. No, that was Anko, who, like, just knocked her out and, like, carry her towards the ship. Because Anko can care less, some bullshit actress. So, when they are on the boat, the whole director was talking blah 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 and all that. Naruto barely pay attention. Half of Team 13 barely pay attention. But Sakura really didn't want to pay attention that much. But of course he had to, since he's the Jonin sensei. He didn't get that much sleep, Sakura, so of course he really didn't want to pay attention. But Anko, she didn't pay attention. So she can dumb it enough. Well, not dumb enough. She can just tell what to call her, like, team and all that. Team 13. And also Sakura. But of course, they all go to sleep. Well, not go to sleep. All. Some actually sort of stayed up just in case any attack happens. Anko stayed up, of course. She saw Zakaron with Naruto, with Sasuke on a bed. And Conan, Sairin, Hana, and Wendy are all just sleeping also in another bed. Of course, Anko, she like stays up. And then she does wake up Sakura to wake up also. Sakura doesn't want to, but Anko makes him. And of course, they just stay up looking around. The next day happens, and of course, it's the whole giant ice mountain and all that. The director said that this was a good time to direct and all that. And, well, 4 snow ninjas starts attacking. And of course, these 4 snow ninjas really started just fighting. Well, the leader was fighting against Sakura. Anko was going against the girl. The 2 goons, what's it called? The big guy and the other one. Was there only 3? I can't remember. So of course the big guy is actually going against. Yeah, there was only 3 snow ninjas. The big guy tries to go against the what's it called? 6 scanning. And of course the big guy like easily gets taken out. Because Naruto, he does use this as like 7 hands to start fighting against this guy. Using explosions to explode him away. Sasuke using a fireball, of course. Then what's it called? the actress named Konoki, not Konoki, what am I talking about? Koyoki, kind of just feel the whole burn of fire, blah blah blah. And, well, when she was seeing this fire, of course, Konan, Hana, and Sanyara, and Wendy was actually using a new ability. It's called Manipulate Ice to make a bow and start shooting at the big guy and easily taking him out. Also, Naruto uses his like yellow hand to just start blasting him also from a long range. Sasuke uses fireball. Well, great fireball breaker. It's just a giant fireball that hits the guy and knocks him out of the way and kill him. The leader easily gets taken out by what's called Zakaron, since Zakaron uses lightning style, lightning tiger dance. Well, not lightning tiger dance. He uses actually a new move called lightning tiger dance. Well, not lightning tiger. What am I talking? Lightning style, lightning twin tiger dance. It makes two tigers in both hands and just rushes at the what's called enemy and easily killing him. Uncle easily takes out her opponent really easily because even though the opponent can fly, Uncle is crazy enough to just latch onto her and like start biting her with the snakes and poisoning the person, and then the person died. So of course, sorry, I'm not doing what that much. My eye sort of fucking hurts. That's why I'm sort of like just ow. So this is where I'm actually gonna leave it off. I'll do what's called part 4 whenever, but right now my eye's just hurting like hell and I don't feel like doing this right now. But yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, potato.